Hey, what's up guys, it's Banu here from Android.com. Over the past few weeks, I've been using this premium laptop from Asus, the Asus ZenBook 13. To be particular, the model number is UX325J. After using this laptop for a while, I think this is the perfect laptop for urban professionals who are looking for a compact laptop with high performance that suits their on-the-go lifestyles. So without wasting any more time, let me dive on into the review. Let me share with you the pros and cons and my experience with the Asus ZenBook 13. Let's start off this video first by having a quick unboxing of the product. The unboxing experience is a bit similar to the Asus ZenBook 14 that I unboxed a while back in my channel. So because of that, I'm going to quickly go through the unboxing experience and show you guys what we get inside the box. The first thing that we get inside the box is the ZenBook itself. So let me just keep that to the side and explore the other stuff that we get inside the box. We also get the user manuals here. We also get a charging adapter. What's different with the charging adapter this time around is that it's a USB Type-C charger, so that's pretty awesome. And we also get a USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack port because this laptop doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. When you dig in deep into the top part of the box, you will also find a nice comfortable cover that you can use to protect your ZenBook as well. Now let me go ahead and peel off this plastic so that we can really experience the ZenBook 13. Here I have the lilac mist color, and let me tell you, in person it looks really nice. So let me go ahead and open it up for the very first time and get rid of all the protection that's wrapped around. Go ahead and plug in the USB Type-C charger and power it on for the very first time. Upon hitting on the power button, the device boots up, and after that I had to go ahead and spend a little bit of time setting up this laptop, install all the softwares that I wanted, and get it up and running. Now that we are done with the unboxing, let me give you guys the specifications of the ZenBook 13. The model that I have over here has an Intel Core i7 processor. That's the latest Ice Lake processors. So this is a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor with turbo boost up to 3.9 GHz. Talking about the graphics, this has the Intel Iris Plus graphics as well as 16 GB of LPDDR4 RAM. And this also has a 512 GB SSD. A notable addition to the ZenBook 13 this time around is the latest version of Wi-Fi 6. So that's the sweet little bonus you get with this device. Talking about the display, this has a 13-inch Full HD display with an aspect ratio of 16:9 and an anti-glare screen as well, so it's pretty bright. The ZenBook 13 also has 4-sided frameless nano edge design with 88% screen to body ratio, so because of that the device looks pretty nice. Now let me give you a physical overview of the ZenBook 13. At the back on the lid, there's nothing but the Asus logo, and it has a metallic design in this lilac mist color that I already spoke about. It also has chamfered edges around it, and it really feels good in the hand. Talking about the port options, on the left hand side we have a HDMI port as well as 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. And on the right hand side we have a full-size USB Type-A port along with a micro SD card slot. Talking about the battery, this has a 67 watt 4-cell lithium polymer battery, and the best part, like I mentioned before, is that you can charge this device with a USB Type-C cable, and the charger that comes inside the box is also USB Type-C. There's also a 3D IR HD camera with Windows Hello support right at the front of this device, so that's pretty awesome. And talking about the keyboard, this has a edge-to-edge design with full-size backlit keys with 1.4mm of key travel, and it also has a touchpad that also doubles in as a number pad that is glass covered that you can go ahead and enable by hitting on this button on the top right. Talking about the sound system on the Asus ZenBook 13, this actually has the Asus Sonic Master stereo audio system with surround sound, and it's certified by Harman Kardon as well. The ZenBook 13 that I got came running Windows 10 Home Edition, but you have the option of upgrading it to Windows 10 Pro. Oh, by the way guys, if you guys are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, definitely do so, and also hit on that notification icon because then you'll be notified each and every time I come up with a new video right here on YouTube on Android Dollar. So now let me talk about my experience with the ZenBook 13 over the past few weeks that I've been using it. First off, I really like how thin and light this laptop is, and it's pretty easy to carry around. When I open up this laptop, the hinge at the back of the device slightly lifts up, so there's some space over there for airflow, and that should reduce throttling on this machine. When I open up the laptop, I really enjoyed using the face recognition with Windows Hello that is baked into this, because this worked really fast with that. So I didn't really miss out on having a fingerprint scanner. One of the main reasons why I really enjoyed using the ZenBook 13 over the past few weeks is because this laptop actually has a USB Type-C port to charge it up. So that means I could use any of those USB Type-C cables that I have lying around with compatible charging speeds. So what I mainly did was I used my MacBook Pro charger to charge up this ZenBook 13, and it worked like a charm, and that was really convenient for me because I already have a bunch of USB Type-C chargers lying around in my office. So I didn't really have to go ahead and try to find the exact charger that works with this, because most of the Mac chargers that I have here at the office just works with this. So that was something really sweet that I really miss on most of the other Windows laptops. Next up, talking about some of the highlights of this machine, the trackpad. Actually, this time around, on top of this glass trackpad, it actually has the number pad that pops up, and you can go ahead and slide down on the left hand side shortcut that is there at the top, and it will actually open up the calculator as well. And once the calculator opens up, you can use this number pad to type whatever you want and make quick calculations. It's nice that it's there. For a laptop of this size, there's no way you can also have a number pad on the side. So I really enjoy having this feature here. But as a person who has used the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo that has dual touch screens, as well as the ZenBook 14 that has a trackpad that acts as a secondary screen, I think if Asus was able to put out that same trackpad on this model as well, I would have been really happy. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but hopefully next time around Asus might step things up even with the ZenBook 13 by adding that. Now let's talk about the performance. So over the past few weeks, I really didn't have much to complain about this laptop. This has the latest processor with ample amount of RAM for day-to-day activities. So for the target audience that this laptop is catered to, I think this will just do quite good. However, this laptop definitely won't be for you if you're planning to play games on this, because this doesn't have a dedicated graphic card. But for other stuff, this should be really good. Even if you want to watch something on Netflix, you want to do a quick edit on Photoshop, or you want to get your work done, or let's say you want to get your schoolwork done, this might be a good laptop for you, because this might not distract you from your education. So because of that, I actually see a lot of parents picking this model up for a lot of students rather than going for machines with dedicated graphic cards, because most kids get distracted when they have high-end graphic cards on their machines, so they keep playing games without doing any work. I mainly use this laptop for meetings and stuff whenever I had to go around quickly. Since this laptop only weighs somewhere around 1 kilogram, I found it very easy to just take this and go everywhere I went. And since it also has great battery life, I found that this laptop to be really good for my day-to-day activities. Every time I just go around, I can use this without any doubt, because most of my other laptops that have powerful specs, especially powerful graphic cards, they drain the battery really fast. However, this laptop didn't really disappoint me when it came to the battery life. Asus is actually claiming 22 hours of battery life, but in my testing I found out that even with intense testing, that you can still go over somewhere around 9 hours with this laptop. So that's pretty decent for me. But on a mediocre day, I'm sure that I can actually use this laptop for 2 consecutive days without even charging. So that's some great news, because even if I have to go on a weekend adventure, I can just carry this laptop without any type of charger. That being said, even if it really needs a charger, I can charge it up really fast with USB Type-C. So because of that, I'm cool with that. The ZenBook 13 just weighs 1.07 kilograms and the thickness is just 13.9 millimeters. This time around Asus has got rid of the 3.5mm headphone jack like I mentioned before in the unboxing. To be honest with you, I personally didn't really miss the 3.5mm jack. I use my wireless devices. Every time I went out and wanted to use headphones, I either connected my wireless headphones or I connected a USB Type-C headphone. That worked really well with the ZenBook 13, so no deal breaker there. However, Asus includes an adapter if you want to use 3.5mm headphones. However, I didn't have to make use of that. Talking about the keyboard experience, I like the key travel and how decent this keyboard is, and I also like the levels of backlight that is available with the ZenBook 13. Asus has also included a bunch of cool shortcuts on the function buttons here at the top of the ZenBook that can be used to get stuff done really fast. Like for an example, if you hit on the F11 key, you can easily go ahead and take a screen snip very fast, take a screenshot and share it around. Another thing that I enjoyed with the ZenBook 13 is that it's quite silent and it's really suitable for daily use actually. Since it doesn't make much noise and since it's not that heavy, it's very easy to just take it around to places and get the work done and just forget that it's even there. Now that we are coming towards the end of this video, let's talk about the price of the ZenBook 13. I actually have the highest end ZenBook 13 that is available, which costs 224,000 Sri Lankan rupees, and the lowest spec device you can pick up for somewhere around 187,000 Sri Lankan rupees. So because of that, you have that option as well. Now that you know the price, you might be wondering whether you should pick this up if you're looking to buy a new laptop. Well, it's like this. At this price point, it's competing directly with something like the MacBook Air on Apple's end, as well as there are other devices from Windows side of things. There are a bunch of devices actually, some with graphic cards as well. But overall, if you're looking for a lightweight laptop that you can easily carry around places, that has great battery life and also has a little bit of extra with this trackpad, with the number pad that just pops up, and overall mainly the lightweight and how easy it is to just take it around places, the awesome display and all of that, I think the ZenBook 13 is a good buy. But if you're looking for a laptop for gaming or any type of hardcore use, I wouldn't really recommend this laptop. If you're looking for something that is really powerful, that is really unique, that has great performance, I would really like to recommend you the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo, which I already made a review on here in my channel. I'll have a link for that down below in the description if you are interested in watching that video. That actually has more performance. But keep in mind that that laptop actually costs twice more than the price this laptop is priced at. So because of that, you might have to keep that in mind. For the spec that this laptop offers, I think it's priced quite decently. So you can go ahead and check it out. And it also comes with the Asus warranty. Well guys, with that we are coming to the end of this video. Go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you guys think about the Asus ZenBook 13, and if by any chance you have used one, let me know your impressions about this as well. If you have any questions regarding this laptop, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll be happy to answer all of your questions down below. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now for more awesome tech videos just like this in the future. And go ahead and follow me on social media. I'm at AndrewDollar, or the links are given down below in the description. Stay tuned to AndrewDollar.com for all the latest from the tech world. And if you found this video informative, definitely go ahead and share this video with all of your friends. Share it with that friend who might be looking for a new laptop. And until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out.